Hey, Cancer. I believe you're here. So what's going on with you? Let me check and see, though. All right. All right, Cancer, what's going on with you? All right, Cancer, what's going on with you? All right, Cancer. Repetitive. Huh. Okay. So what's up, Cancer? I am Solo69 and welcome to my channel. I'm here to bring you your October 2025 monthly reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, or wherever it falls into your chart, baby. This reading right here, it may not resonate for all of you, but you can always check back later on and see if anything makes sense to you then, if it does not make sense at this time. You can also chill with me and enjoy the entertainment of it all. And most of all, do check with your other placements and see what's going on with those also. Hey, Cancer, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for pulling up on me and allowing me to come in and bring you this message. Thank you so much. All right. All right. So, Cancer, Jekyll and Hyde? Jekyll and Hyde. The movie Jekyll and Hyde came out when it comes to you and your messages. Okay. So, look. We're talking about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in this thing. And this got a lot to do with, I'm not going to say split personality, but the duality of good and evil within yourself, the bad and the good, the dark and the light side within you. All right. So I remember a long time ago, well, I ain't gonna even say a long time ago, but it was some years back, right? When I was like in I guess the beginning stages of my journey. I want to say it was around 2019. I remember being in a position to where I was trying to fight the darkness, and I was trying to fight like letting, because people knew how fast I would click. People knew how fast I could react to certain shit, because I wasn't, back then I wasn't the type of person that would sit back and just sit on something. If something alerted me and it upset me, whether I needed to jump to it, there was no hesitation. It was no, really, it was kind of like act now, think later type energy, which I'm very glad that I don't do that type of shit no more. But I remember when I was in a position to where I realized that I was trying to, I wasn't going to let nothing upset me. I wasn't going to, but it seemed like the more that I was not trying to let others upset me or situations upset me, it seemed like people was pressing it extra hard, almost like they needed me to act out. They needed me to snap on them. They needed to see that dark side of me. And I was, man, it took me to tears, because I remember wanting to lash out on people left and right that was fucking with me and fucking with my spirit. And I remember going and sitting with somebody. I'm going to call him Rainbow King. I'm going to call him the Rainbow King. I went and sat with the Rainbow King. And really, I mean, to be honest, that's kind of what he is. But I went to sit with the Rainbow King. And he explained to me, he was like, you have to embrace your dark side. You can't ignore it. You can't act like it don't exist. Part of your test is embracing that other side of you. And that way you can control it better when you embrace it. And he pinpointed that it wasn't bad that I was going through those things. He helped me understand that it was a part of the lessons that I needed to learn within myself, so I could be able to use it properly instead of just using it, the way people expected me to or wanted me to use that side of me. So we do have two sides of us. So let's talk about it. We're gonna get into Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde just a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna start with Dr. Jekyll. Dr. Jekyll comes to believe that humans are not one person, but a composite of many different elements. His experiment is to attempt to prove his theory by separating his better and lower elements into distant beings. So Jekyll is associated with goodness and Hyde is with evil. The duality is not so simple. After creating Hyde, Jekyll remains a mixed good and evil. He only manages to separate his darker side, which then overpowers the other side. All right. So the struggle for control, the conflict illustrates how every individual contains both moral and immoral impulses. The story highlights the tension between Jekyll's desire to be a respected Victorian gentleman and his hidden, darker self. Okay, now we got the battle of good versus evil. The most overt conflict in the story is the struggle for dominance between Jekyll's virtuous nature and Hyde's wickedness. Okay, and the embodiment of evil, Dr. Hyde is portrayed as purely malevolent, ugly, and animalistic. The beast coming out of a person, in other words, y'all, committing acts of violence for pure pleasure. The novel even composes him to Satan, or compares him to Satan. So, okay, then we got Jekyll's self-deception. Okay, initially Jekyll believes that by physically separating his evil, he can absolve himself of guilt, basically rid himself of guilt. Like when Hyde commits a crime, Jekyll makes himself feel better by voicing himself that Hyde alone was guilty. So this is kind of like, have y'all? I mean, it's a song called "My Worst Enemy" by Tech Nine, and he's talking about his own penis, but he definitely separates it to where you wonder who the fuck is he talking to in the song. But in the end of the song, he says it. I'm talking about my dick. You know what I'm saying? So sorry y'all for saying it like that, but yeah, that's how he said it. All right, so it's kind of like fighting with your good and your bad self, accepting that good and bad about you. You know, like I say, some people could have a lot to do with split personality, or being aware that you're not just all good, that you got some bad in you too. Now look, we are only human. And just because, like, say for instance, just because we walk down a straight and narrow path doing positive things and better and good things for the world, good things for ourselves, it does not mean that we don't have a dark side. It does not mean that we don't think dark thoughts. And it does not mean that, and it's like this. Some people think that it's wrong to think negative, but shit, it's only human to think negative. So, like, I'm not saying go and wishing shit on people or, being envious of others, but some things just come naturally out of you. And it's not about repressing it. It's about acknowledging it, understanding it, understanding why you feel this way about a situation. What can you do within yourself to make yourself feel better about the situation? Meaning, like, what can you do to help you in the situation? Not, instead of being sitting up there looking mad at the next person or envious towards the next person, go within on yourself, and what is it within you that you can do to make it better for you, except for having envious or nasty energy towards someone else. So it's a lot about repression and hypocrisy. Hypocrisy, my bad. And even though he's a respected person, he maintains his outward appearance while secretly indulging in undignified pleasures he feels are shameful. So some of us have a dark side that we don't even acknowledge to ourselves, whether to others. This is almost like having a moment to where you go and do something dark and then you pretend like it never even happened. But I don't know, it's even giving fetish energy. It's giving like sexual energy. It's just giving the dark side of the veil, and it's not really, sexual energy is not always on the dark side of the veil, because it's how you use that sexual energy. Let me go ahead and make sure that's understood, because I ain't trying to make nobody think it's wrong to be having sex. Do you, baby? Now I want to say this real quick. This may be completely off the subject, but whoever is, okay, I ain't gonna even say whoever, because honestly, I know exactly who it is. Aunt, my aunt that's not my aunt. I'm gonna go ahead and call you out real quick. My aunt that's not my aunt. You might want to stop with that shit that you doing, because that's going to mess around and get you in some serious trouble, auntie. You're not my real blood aunt, so you don't need to be doing that type of work on me. You, for real. You need to check your shit. Think twice, because I done seen your face a couple of times, okay? And I know what type of shit you do, even though you don't think I know. As a child, I knew what type of shit you did, even though I didn't understand it at the time. I'm a grown ass woman. I understand thoroughly what's going on. I'm going to ask you once, and that's going to be the only time I make it clear. Will you please leave me the fuck alone, okay? I'm going to make it clear. Leave me the fuck alone. I think that is smart that you're getting a warning. You better take it and run with it. And I know that you're going to catch the message, because you're looking for results, okay? So what I'm going to let you know is that I seen you, I know about you, and I'm warning you. Leave me alone, all right? Now, I'm going to keep on going, because you are very unimportant to me. Now, let's go ahead now and get on into this message here. We got forbidden urges, of people doing things. Now, somebody could feel like they are trying to break away from their dark side. Somebody may feel like they're literally stuck in their shadow self, and may have a hard time coming out of this. Like, no matter what I try to do, I keep thinking evil thoughts. No matter what I try to do, I keep thinking about negative things to say or do. Somebody is literally on that type of wave. Now, I've already shuffled these cards. I'm going to go ahead and just cut, and I'm going to go and fall into the message. Okay, y'all? Do hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and you like what you see in here. Don't be afraid to leave a comment, or even step into the chat and speak if you need to say anything that has something to do with the message, y'all. Let's try to keep it where we at with the reading, okay? And let's not get in the chats and talk about things that have absolutely nothing to do with the message. Okay, if y'all want to have time to chit chat within each other, there's other times and ways that y'all can do that. I'm here to give a message and respect my channel. Okay, that's all I say. For the ones who don't know me so well, they be on that type of time, and I don't really say too much about it. Okay, let's go on and get into the message. All right, please like, subscribe, and share once again. And thank you for your wisdom and guidance and understanding for the month of October when it comes to Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. All right. So there is some migration going on. Like, this is something about you combining with another. Now, this is like a friend. You could be dealing with friendships for this month. A lot of friendships involved. You got to watch who you become friends with and entangle yourself with, okay? Very important energy when it comes down to that, because we do have to watch who we choose to give our energy to and who we choose not to. But there is a sacred connection here for you when it comes down to some type of friendship. This is something I just see two of y'all coming together, and maybe you're just blossoming into a new friendship here. Okay, so for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, show me for the first week of October. This is for Cancer for the first week of October of 2025. All right, so you do have friends here. Definitely came right on out. So for the first week of October, you could be dealing with new friends, new faces, people around you, people you drawing yourself towards others, or them drawing themselves towards you. It looks like there's a lot of fun here, though, to be honest, lighthearted energy, and you're kind of wondering, like, damn, where did this come from? Something feels natural. Let's go. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, and understanding for Cancer. This is for October 2025. All right, Cancer, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is your opposing energy here, stepping forward. You may need to be careful on Even though you having a lot of fun or whatnot, don't let shit get out of hand, okay? Because what you don't want to do is set yourself back into negative things, things that you have get broken away from, things that you may have even healed from, things that you have even possibly conquered your way through, trials and tribulations. This is kind of like hanging around a new group of people, and then they bring up they doing the old habit that you used to do, whether it's drinking, smoking, just gossiping. It doesn't have to be like toxins that you're taking in. This could be toxins that's being thrown out. And so, like gossiping, talking about other people, you know how some people's friends sit around other friends and they get to gossiping and talking about other people, and you don't gossip, you don't talk that type of shit. So it's kind of like, be careful not to get mixed up in that type of stuff. All right, now for some of you, you might want to be careful about just who you're giving your time and energy to, because some things or some people may seem like they're not toxicity, but they could bring toxicity in your life, or possibly even karma into your life. Let's see, for the first week of October, please show me the message. So coming together with friends and stuff, you need to beware of getting involved in things that can probably get you stuck, So we got a wall here up. So some of you could be definitely guarded or hard to reach, hard to get in touch with for the first week. Somebody may be trying to reach out to you for some type of support or help, and you may be hard to reach in the beginning of the first week. Yeah, this person, somebody may need you as or this could be you. Somebody may need somebody needs that friend in you. But it's like you're hard to get in touch with. Where are you? I need you, but you're not nowhere around. Or you could be on defense, like, I'm not getting involved with it. Like, I'm your friend. We talk about everything, but some things I cannot allow myself to get involved in. And you may be dealing with a situation like this, or somebody may be doing this with you. All right. We got somebody here that's taking action to a risk that they're taking. This person is seeking another opportunity to, make a plan go into action. This is like the plan didn't work this time. Maybe it wasn't the right time, but now I'm gonna try this plan again. So there's a plan here that somebody is trying to do. They're trying to redo. Apparently the plan didn't work the first time, so they're trying to do it again. You could have definitely put up a defense mechanism. Now, look, for some of y'all, this could be a friend that's no longer your friend, that's probably coming back into your life. You know how you got old friends that'll try to circle their way back around, thinking that is the coast clear for them to come in and, start the same shit again with you. Some friends don't understand that you walk away for a reason. And if they trying to come back with some different type of shit. If you come in with that same old, no, you probably going to get blocked again. So somebody is definitely looking like they're taking action really quick to try to take a risk to try again with you. But this has there's a plan here involved with this. Somebody is, I don't know, this is somebody coming to you with innocence, but it's like they're trying to offer you this childish ass plan, or they got a plan up their sleeve that's childish and they're taking a risk coming to you about it. This is the beginning of the first week. Somebody is definitely thinking about this or attempting this. They could be looking to see if you are on defense when it comes to them. This is somebody that can probably be just kind of peeking around right now. They're not really saying anything. They just want to see where you are, your levels. This is somebody who is definitely doing, checking in on you, doing research, maybe even on you, trying to see where you are. And, because some people can be like, I'm going to wait, see if they're going through it. If they look like they're going through ups or they look like they're going through downs. Because sometimes people check for your vulnerability. They check the level of vulnerability. Like, are you tough as nails right now? Are you not where I know I can't get in the door? Or do you seem a little sensitive and opening and welcoming to me, like you need me just as much as I need you? Energy, somebody is definitely checking temperature here when it come down to like the water before they step into it. Take me on to the middle of the first week, please. You may definitely have your defenses up. Are hard to get it, hard to reach, hard to understand, hard to probably even read when it comes to this person. But see, they shouldn't be trying to be slick looking for a way in. If they genuine about it, well, they shouldn't have to do that, right? Yeah, okay. So this person could be in a, have a lot of emotions because they know for a fact that even though you're caring, loving, giving, they it's almost like they're trying to find a fertile moment to wrap themselves around you, and it's kind of like it's giving me like they know that they cannot. It's too much evidence showing something here. Now, you're innocent about something. It's something somebody is trying to come to you and look and see if you are you wrong or right for this. But it's giving me innocence. Like you are in whatever this is, you are in the right. Somebody knows that you're innocent. Somebody got proof that you're innocent to something. Tell me more about the first week of October for Cancer. Cancer, you could be dealing with the Virgo, Aries. You could be dealing with, strong Virgo and Aries energy is here. Just period. Okay, a little bit of Pisces also. So you could be gaining you could have gained some type of acknowledge. So somebody may have acknowledged you as an empress or have gotten some type of, like once somebody got out their head about you, they realized who you really was. And this is like now they realize they like damn, you really are the empress. You really are this person. You really are this one that try to bring good vibes. You really are. Somebody is like and I'm gonna be honest, they stick into that energy. They know who you truly are your true capabilities as a person. You know, they see how you standing on your shit. All right. This person may actually be aware that realize that they wasn't. Somebody could be realizing that they wasn't the friend to you like they should have been, though. Somebody see you as like, damn, this person really was a good true friend in my life, and I wasn't their friend like they was mine. The first week of October, you got somebody in their head, Cancer. For sure. This person is two-faced, though. And they probably feel bad, low-key, because of how they've treated you. And they see that you was a dedicated friend to them. Like somebody see that you come with their good shit. Going to the... Yeah. Somebody may have thought that they was going to try to, that they saw an opening to come in towards you. They feel like you're solid and stable. But what it's also looking like is that they may feel like they're having a really hard time getting to you like they want. It's something about you being nonchalant as well. It's you're giving a nonchalant energy off, right? Somebody may like cat claw nails. I think those, I'm not talking about the cat shaped nails, okay? It's two different types, yo. And it's some ugly ass cat claw nails that look like they stick up and they come out like reptilian claws or something like that. I don't like them. That's just my personal Opinion, in my opinion, ain't shit. All right. So, yeah. But somebody may have those weird ass, like my nails are like that. You see, mine have a natural curve to them. It doesn't matter how they grow. They'll start flat like this, but once they start growing out, they have like a natural curvature to them. Like I'm picking up on that curve that's like really thick, that sticks up and it's like it's almost like it doesn't look like a human nail. It doesn't. It looks like an animal nail, just like a lion nail or something, like somebody's doing like costume work to you type shit. So I don't know. Somebody may like those type of nails. Mm-hmm. But somebody is trying to get to you, and it's almost like they're having a very hard time, but they see that this is a lucky opening for them to celebrate with you. Somebody may feel like you're in a good mood so they can come back around and circle back around from the past, or this person is thinking back about the past celebrations that maybe y'all have shared or had together. Show me about going into the end of the week, please, for first week of October for Cancer. Cancer, you chilling. I don't know, baby. You chilling hard as fucking prayed up, baby. I mean, I see you. You are chilling. And you prayed up. All right? And this is why it's hard for people to get to you. You're covered. Honestly, it has nothing to do with this individual. You're just covered. And you're prayed up. And you're relaxed and chilling. You're in your own moment right now. Not bad energy though, at all. But it makes it hard for people to get to you, get through to you, to knock down this wall that you got built up. You got a wall up and you on the other side of the wall like, shit, where my drink at? Kick back. You kicked back. Prayed up. It's almost like you prayed for like God to put a wall up to your enemies, ask God to put a wall up to the ones who wasn't right by you. And the wall got up. The wall went up, and it's hard for the wrong people. I feel like they're going to have a hard time breaking down that wall because God has put this wall up for you. Looks like you prayed up and you got your prayers answered when it comes down to having a defense mechanism to get away from these people that do you wrong. Even now, this is picking up. I'm picking up on the energy like, I don't know if they wrong or right by me. I would like them to be right by me, but I don't know if they wrong or right by me. So God, if they not right by me, send them the other way. Put a wall up to not let them get close to me. And hey, you ask God, God will provide. Real talk. You ask God to remove the negative out of your life, or the people that don't mean you no harm. Don't be mad when you start realizing the people that's moving out of your life, because these are people that was cloaking themselves in your life to make you believe that they was good by you, and really they had their own personal agenda or their own ill intentions. It is what it is. Whether they wanted to cling on to you, take something from you, outshine you, make you feel bad, make you feel unworthy, make you feel like only you need to depend on them and they fucking you over, whatever the case may be. You could have ask God to put this wall up and remove the people out of your life that don't serve you no good. And then you started seeing people leave like, damn. But sometimes we ask for that, and when God even provides it, and as people start removing ourselves, we kind of forget that we even ask. Because sometimes we say that we're thinking about other people. Well, I'm not sure about this person, so God, if these people ain't right for me, God, anybody. And then all of a sudden, the ones that you really close to, the ones that call you every day, the ones that be checking on you, so-called supposed to be the buddies and all of that shit. All of a sudden, you will see them collapse. All of a sudden you'll realize that they not coming around like they used to. What the fuck did I do to them? To where you probably start reaching out to their ass, and then they turn around like, I don't know. But that's because God put a wedge in between you. You asked for it and you received it, but it may not be the people that you think all the time. But there's somebody here having a hard time getting to you. Very hard time. Very hard time. Show me. Yeah, they're watching you. You walked away. You've left these people in the dust, or this person in the dust, and this person is definitely keeping an eye on you, though. However, they're keeping an eye on you. That's between you and him, you, them, and God. But this person definitely is keeping an eye on you. This could be a him with me saying that by accident, but it doesn't. The gender is irrelevant at this point of what I'm seeing. But Page of Swords energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy is stepping forward here. Somebody definitely said bye to Felicia, okay? And it's like, okay, this could be a masculine energy that said goodbye. You could be a man that's decided I can't fool with you, whether you're a female or not. You ain't showing me no goodness, and it's a wall up here and they can't get through. You done already said bye. Something about what? So somebody pretending to be satisfied, or they don't care, or something. Tell me more about the ending of the first week of October for Cancer, please. They can't get to you, Cancer. So they watching you. It looks like they're trying to find a way to get through to you. Like I say, looking for a vulnerable moment, or looking for an opening or something like that. You definitely could have pulled a disappearing act on a motherfucker, and it was definitely victorious. You could have accomplished this to a few people, actually. But Capricorn energy is stepping forward with Aries energy and Leo. So it's looking like, to me, you walked away to give detox yourself from shit that wasn't serving you any positive justice. You know what I'm saying? This is apparently you felt unclean about this person or this situation, to where you put a wall up. And it's somebody like trying to climb the wall, knock the wall down. This is God's wall, though. And it's like they can't get around it. They can't get over it. It's really hard for them to climb. Like, for real, real. I got two more for the first row. All right, but it's like you leveled up and went forward. You got away and you peacefully got away from somebody. And you're like in control of your own boat moves right now, judgment. All right, so it does look like, for sure, it's like you're saving the best for last, or you're saving your time, your energy. You're putting something away for you and not giving it to people who don't deserve it. And I strongly agree to that. I do. Let's go ahead and get one more for the first row. First week of October, please. One more. Definitely look like you going within. Definitely look like you decided to say, you know what, I don't got to deal with y'all. Y'all want to deal with me. I don't got to. I want to deal with y'all like y'all want to deal with me, but I ain't got to deal with the shit that y'all bring to this table. No. I'm going to go ahead and go over here and mind my fucking business. And when you did, it's like you cloaked yourself and disappeared. And the motherfucker like, where did you go? Where did you go? You just disappeared in my bitch. Somebody could be doing this to you. Yeah. Now you got somebody that's looking for you and wanting to talk to you. They feel like an asshole. This person feels dumb, but they want to talk to you. You got a friend in me, so you thought. Somebody is like, I mean, you did have a friend in me, but friendships, once it's up sometimes. You had a friend in me. Tell me about the second week of October for Cancer, please. Cancer, for one, I'm gonna say this: the second week of October, you're giving me that you are definitely in your divine masculine and feminine energy. You know what? I had a dream that somebody was trying to call me out because I have a way about me to where um I have a way about me to where I show my masculine side and my feminine side kind of together, right? To where sometimes even the way I change clothes and I can walk the same walk, but for some reason, if I wear girl clothes or like clothes that's a little tight fitted, then I'm walking and it looks like girly. It's weird. But then I'll decide to wear some baggy clothes one day because I don't feel comfortable wearing tight clothes or something like that. Like my mood change. It just is what it is, y'all. And shit ain't it is what it is. And with that, it's like people will be like, "Are you walking like a dude?" I'm walking the same walk that I walk. I only got one signature walk, baby, and it's not gonna change because my clothes do. But I forgot the word, but I definitely carry a masculine and feminine energy in me pretty tough. And so in the dream, somebody was trying to call me out, almost like as if they were trying to say that I was like a tranny or like I was trying to pretend to be something that I wasn't because of who I am. Look, y'all, there's so many individuals in this world. It really is. And to sit back and try to justify one person is kind of ridiculous versus 50 million of us people with walking in that same type of energy. um I noticed that people have a tendency of trying to call me out or throw me under the bus, and I'm not really 100% why. I mean, knowing of why, I really kind of feel like it's nothing for me to be too concerned about because it's just gonna be a never-ending story of you never know how a person really feels. So I don't care, but it's acknowledged to me that of that. So you got people. What the reason why I spoke that energy is because somebody here is definitely in their divine masculine and feminine energy. Not trying to be funny nor disrespectful to anybody who may see my what I say differently from what they believe. I'm not here to make you a believer out of me. I'm not trying to make you believe in shit that I'm saying. I'm just here giving a message and talking a little here or there about my own life. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I strong. This is my opinion. My opinion is my opinion, which is ain't shit to everybody else. But I do strongly believe in order to be able to alchemize, you do have to be in your divine masculine and feminine energy. You have to be able to be balanced within both of those energies in order to make alchemy come to life. To me, anyway. I've tried things being in straight divine feminine energy. I've tried things. I've been in straight divine masculine energy only. I've been there and done that on both sides. It is what it is for me. I'm equally me. I found myself. I'm not worried about who looking for me. I found me. And I'm saying this because see, a lot of people take it, like, oh, you do this, and so you get offended by it. People want you to be offended by who you are. You are you. If you are a compulsive liar, baby, that's your business. If you are somebody who like to walk around your house naked, that is your business. If you like to walk around in PJs all day long to the store and back and everywhere else outside and then come in and put on regular clothes and go to bed, that's your fucking business. You know? So it's like, don't let nobody take you outside of who you truly are because you are embracing who you truly are, okay? I just want to make that clear to somebody, to everybody who needs to hear that part. Fuck them. You don't owe them shit. And when people feel like you saying stuff that they don't like, so they ain't got to listen to you. Just like people that come in my readings and watch my videos and then go and have their opinion somewhere else, that y'all watch my videos just to talk shit outside of it. Fuck you. I'm not here for you. I'm not here for you at all. I'm here for me. My whole video, my whole reason for starting my channel was for Angel. It was not for another soul. It was for me to open up and get shit off my chest. So it was my own self-counseling sessions at first. But then I expanded it out because I realized that not only could I help myself, I could help other people too. And I wanted to do that. How we go about helping others is that all in our own individual way. So for someone to sit back and watch my shit and then try to pass judgment on me and my shit, baby, it's a bigger judge for all of us. I can give two fucks about what any one of y'all think about me. Just know that. Just gotta say it because you got me fucked up, okay? It's more that I would like to say, but this reading is about Cancer, not about Angel. Let me keep going. So we're going into the second week of October for you. And it does look like there's a shine that's within you. It looks like you're creating. It looks like you're in your divine masculine and feminine energy. And it looks like you are manifesting. You have an intent to manifest and you're able to do so. And it also, wait. That could be something, the pace may be a little slow. But it's actually, it's like you're moving in the best way that you are capable of at this time. Something doesn't happen overnight. Something takes time for you, but it's moving. It's something that you're doing natural though. It's like you're doing it with intent. So it's something like, say for instance, you're trying to create something special, or you're trying to manifest something into your life. You're doing it with pure intent. And so something naturally is taking course for you. And it's like, it's something about you remaining happy, remaining in a good energy. And it's definitely a work in your favor, okay? Let's keep going, though, and see into the second week. You got justice here coming in for a lot of inconsiderate things. And see, this is where that wall went up at. You got somebody that's fighting to get to you, but it's like at the same time, this person is being chased by their own ghost of their own past here. Now, this could be like, damn, I want to get close. I'm going to use me as an example. Like, damn, I want to get close to Angel. I want to get to talk to Angel, but every time I think about it, I think about all the shit why Angel don't fuck with me. So, somebody, it's like, this is like God reminding you why somebody walked away. Some people want what they want back so bad, they tend to forget about why it is not in their life to begin with anymore. Libra energy is stepping forward here, and Pisces energy as well for this the second week. So there's like, this is giving me like you recognizing that somebody is like you recognizing that somebody is happy, going on their way, highly connected. Now somebody could be highly connected with the divine or connected with their higher self. Like for real, and in a very happy space. I feel like I'm picking up on this Empress here. Somebody does not want. This is kind of like not facing facts that somebody has healed and went on. Like if I haven't, I know they haven't too. You got somebody who wants to connect with you for sure, but they don't know how to tell you this or talk to you because they feel like you've put a 10 of swords down on the shit. You've accepted a new offer and went on, and this person feels stupid. They want to talk to you, but they also know it. Like, look, I don't like what I was about to say. But I was about to say, this person wants to talk to you, but they don't want you to know, like, they don't want to be, it's kind of like they don't want to face you, because this could be of the same sex as well. I'm seeing two masculines here, but it could be any genders. But it's like, this person know that you, like, damn, I wonder if they know the shit that I haven't, that they don't know I know. I don't, how two-faced I really was. Or what, like, this person don't want to be faced with it. Like, like if they sit down and talk to you, they don't want that shit being thrown back in their face, that I know what you did to me last summer type shit. This person is thinking about this connection hard. Tell me more about the beginning of the second week of October, please. Right now, you're sitting here chilling in Empress mode. And you may be standing out a little different from what somebody is used to. We got somebody here that's afraid of their own emotions here, though. Especially because you in a good place with yourself. It's something about this person feeling like they gonna lose it. Almost like they don't like rejection, or they don't want to come towards you and be slapped in the face with some shit that's that's that they gotta face. This is a lot of heavy emotions coming in, and this person got a little fear in their heart when it come to this. You know, somebody it's like they would like for you to talk to them and y'all be cool and everything be back the way it was, but they know that that's not how this shit going when it coming to you, especially this Empress. They know that that's not how it's gonna go. This is somebody that don't want to get put in their feelings about you, but they know that it's things that's weighing on them because of you, and it's like they've rebelled against you. This is giving me this person was a frenemy to you, like they was probably two-faced towards you, and but they still, love you or want to be close to you as a friend, but they don't want that shit to be known or brought up. Somebody know that you know, but you chilling like you don't know. They know, it's clear how much you've helped them to them. I don't know, this person giving me a guilty conscience, y'all. Hey, Enchanted. This person giving me a guilty conscience. Huh. And they see your strength. They see your strength. You know what, though? Your strength and the fact that it's hard for them to get to you, that turned them on. Somebody know you ain't playing. And they also know that you dedicated to the cause. I don't know what cause this is, but it's like you turn this person on. You make them attracted to you even more because they can't get to you like they want to. This is kind of like you making somebody want you that probably don't even want you as much, simply because you making it hard to get to. Somebody may think you're playing hard to get. I don't think you playing. I think you just moving how you choose, how you want to move. That's keeping you grounded because you are very aware how people are trying to come in and suffocate you or swallow you up. You moving on with defense with you. You moving like literally with defense energy here. So I don't know. Take me to close to the end of the week. Somebody may feel like they waited too long. They could be definitely in their head right now about trying to restore something with you or reconcile with you. Second week going into the end of the week. This person definitely, like around Thursday of the second week of October, it's like this person is definitely in their head because they realize that, but they are turned on, honey. They turned on. And I don't know if this is like a sexual turn on or it just makes them grow more passionate towards you or for you because they realize when you move, you move. When you do, you do. You know what I'm saying? You're not flaky about how you sit on your shit. Like, oh, well, for you, I'll get up. But, for you, I'll let the guard down. Like, you special. Nah, ain't nobody special. It's like, it's walls up for whoever on that type of shit. It really don't seem like it's pinpoint nobody. So I don't think this person, maybe this person ain't taking it personal because I don't see them taking it personal. But I see them seeing that you are blocking some shit out and that they trying to fight to get through. They can't. It's have like you making somebody have a real hard time reconciling with you. You giving somebody hell. All right, and this person may feel like that, that their time is really up with you, and it's time for them to go ahead and move forward. And that may be just what is it. That may be exactly what it is. It may be somebody's time is up with you, and it's time for them to just let that be and move forward. But some people think that because y'all had a friendship for so long, or this and this and that, that it can always be rekindled or come back around. But to me, the ones that be looking at it like that, I mean, shit, I don't know, because I've even rekindled friendships with people who I know wasn't right by me. And it didn't make me desperate to be in their life like that or anything. But shit, we genuinely do miss people that we consider as our friends. And and just because a friend and did wrong by you doesn't necessarily mean that you don't love them no more. Or that you can't remember the shit that y'all dealt. You was on a good note with somebody, but they had intentions towards you. And so that don't mean that you gotta that you lost love because of that shit. Shit just happened. You ain't stupid to want to go and get used or treated. But at the same time, if you were genuinely somebody's friend or loved one or close to them like that, then you gonna feel it, regardless to if they did wrong by you or the other way around. Now the ones who could sit there and not move not move with their guilty conscience and just sit on that shit, hey, that's on you if you want to let that shit rot in your soul, because that's what it's gonna do. Some people don't have a soul though for it to rot. Tell me about the end of the second week, please, of October for Cancer. Cancer, somebody, could have really gained some insight and found out why. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Leo, but you could be finding out, or somebody could be really finding or realizing why you moving like you are. It's giving me that you've been through this on more than one occasion, and you just don't let people that close to you that like that. People got, you want to see what their intentions. You stay on guard when it come down to letting new people in your life, and probably old people back in your life. Let me gain some information about you, because other than that, I'm not having it. Like, let me find out what's really going on with you, because I don't have to deal with it. Don't come to me with no motherfucking, the clean slate is clean, but you really coming with the same dirty ass carpet that you've been walking on. It's not clean. Give me the last message for the second week of October, please. It's like you definitely have transgressed out of a situation peacefully. Like you left something alone and you're good. Life goes on. But see, here's the thing. When you know that you are the one that's been doing right by other people, it's, sometimes we have a lack of understanding. Sometimes we have a sadness within us because we losing somebody that we really liked, we really cared for. But we also can peacefully move forward knowing that we did what we was supposed to do in that situation with that person. Now the people that move on, knowing that they moving on with shit under their sleeve, hiding their hand and other shit like that, they gotta feel that later. And sometimes they don't understand why they keep getting called back to that person, or why they keep thinking about that person, or why they feel like they gotta come and see what that person is doing, and then all of that. If you know that you ain't done wrong by nobody, you ain't gonna feel that shit unless you just a nosy motherfucker and you curious. But in a lot of cases, a lot of us go on with our lives and just press on when we know we done did what we can do. Ain't nothing else we can do but let it be. That's what somebody doing or somebody did. And this is you, you know, you taking care of self toward another person up. Somebody was relying on you to fall for their shenanigans because with you not doing that and taking care of self, you left somebody else ripped up. They thought that they was gonna get you. They thought wrong. Let's go into the 3rd week of October, please, for Cancer. Cancer, there's some secrets here. You may be keeping things to yourself that on the 3rd week, and you just, you know, taking care of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you may be keeping, it looks like keeping your emotions to yourself. So you keeping how you feel to you. Like, just like I said, just because somebody miss you don't mean you don't miss them. It don't mean that you don't think about people who've done wrong by you. I'm picking up on friends here, y'all. Is that how many of us have them? Real shit. Because this is like, I'm not finna show you that I still give a damn. You know, you can. It's truthful. It is what it is. But this is like, let me just take care of my feelings and emotions in my own way. I don't need to express to you shit. Some people want to know, do you miss me? I don't miss shit. When it come down to the bullshit. Do I miss my true friends? Yes. Do I miss the bullshit that they was bringing to me and putting me in the middle of? Fuck no. Hell no. Done with it. I would rather lose you as a friend than to repeat cycles like that. And remember, when I begin to read the video, you can hear me talk over. Like normally, I keep this one cut down. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know that it's just gonna ripple. But I didn't cut it down, and I heard myself ripple, so I said repetitive. So somebody could be trying to, you know, repeat certain tactics in your life and thinking, is it okay? Can I come back in? Can I do this again? No. No. A motherfucker would rather stand alone than to stand with the bullshit. As anybody should. But sometimes we got people who say that that's how they move. But then they show you a different route when you allow them to move accordingly to you or with you. And if you ain't the type that if you know that you're dismissive, what make you think that I'm gonna accept it? What type of shit we doing here? This is definitely putting, you know, taking care of your feelings because you've already dealt with this shit before. You already know how this type of energy make you feel when you're dealing with people who have crossed you, but yet at the same time they want to be back in your life or in your circle, but they done crossed you. You handling your feelings you keeping your shit to yourself for the 3rd week, and you nurturing and taking care of your feelings, emotions based on this situation, but you're not speaking on it. Tell me more about the 3rd week. Yeah, you know that you knew that something was toxic. Like, I'm not finna fuck with this. And you also knew that somebody was circling back around, you know, thinking that, you know, that they can have a fresh new start with you. This is somebody that was trying to reconnect on a fresh new slate, but at the same time they had unpredictable intentions. This motherfucker, this is a red flag. This person was moving with a risk. And would you want to take a risk in going back into this same type of bullshit that's just going to take you outside of your element with yourself? Like, who do that by choice? Like, that's like coming to me and saying, like, come on, let me fuck you over. Let me lie to you. Let me misuse you as a friend. Like, it's okay. Let's just start fresh. It's act like I never did it before, but they repeating it. They trying to do it again, but in a totally new way. Now, some of you could be dealing with somebody that's new in your life that could be giving you signs of some shit like this that you've dealt with before, and you're a little flighty, a little weird about it. Somebody may actually be using you as a moment in time to get some other shit off their chest, whether this is physically, mentally, or even sexually. I can't say spiritually with that because I don't see it. You may have caught a heed to this and was like, I ain't finna let this person put me in no emotional distress for no damn reason. This ain't my shit. It ain't my business. It's not my life. Pisces energy is stepping forward. You could have like ended some type of betrayal here. And you may be like secretly moving forward or secretly allowing yourself to heal from something you just ain't speaking on. This is kind of like motherfuckers asking you, are you okay? And you saying, I'm fine. But to them, you don't seem fine. But you are to you because you're handling it on your own. I'm fine. I know it hurt, but shit, I'm good. I'll deal with it my own way. Instead of like and depending on people, people, expressing it to other people and, them thinking, oh yeah, they still love them. They still want to be with them. No, they probably don't. They just dealing with it. It's a grieving moment. Grieve is grieve. And people don't realize losing friends is like losing loved ones that you bury for the rest of their life. Sometimes. And that shit can hurt. Even if you've been crossed by the person, your dedication in the friendship with them can make it hurt even worse because you were the true person. And you realize you're dealing with motherfuckers that wasn't true like you was. That shit can be painful, period. But life does go on. And you did. I'm going within. Focus on me. I know that's right. Keeping it to yourself. Judgment. It is what it is. Like, let somebody else deal with that shit. Like, you finding another way to deal with it that's healthier for you. And that's just what it is. And it looks like, once again, you put this wall up, you kick back chilling, but you also are reflecting. You also are going within. It's not just, you're not just kick back like, fuck y'all, and as long as y'all don't get over here fucking with me on this side of the wall, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do. You probably are thinking like that, but at the but behind it all, it ain't just no like, nuck if you buck kicking it type shit. You really, really, really are over here like to yourself, reflecting and think. You're handling it and healing in your own way. Sometimes a person can come back into your life just so you can restore your feelings, so you can understand that it wasn't healed, it was suppressed. And it's time to bring it to the forefront to actually heal it. It happened to me, so I'm pretty sure it happens to y'all too. Maybe not all in the same guap, but we feel what we feel. And some people will take that feeling like you trying to heal from them as if, oh, you really do miss me. You really do want to be back in my life. No, it's not like that, honey. Don't get it twisted. It's more like, I know where I'm not going to go back to, but I know it hurt because shit, to me, genuinely, you was my friend. To me, I really dedicated that friendship. So, yeah, that shit hit different. Somebody is in a like, you are reflective. There's a Virgo energy stepping forward also. Hold on. You up here thinking about how you done been hurt by this person. On the third week, this is thinking about how somebody took action to betray you. And I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. When people come back around in my life, I don't forget what the fuck made us go our separate ways. Especially when you done did wrong by me. I might not put it in your face. I might not even say shit about it. But if it ever come up, I'm not going to forget. And I can repeat that shit just like it happened yesterday. That's one thing people hate about me. Because even though I got like a short-term fucked up memory, I can remember some shit from a long time ago for real. And I mean, I may not remember what happened 5 minutes from now, but I can definitely remember what happened 5 days, 5 hours, and motherfucking 5 years from now, 5 weeks and shit. I might not remember certain things, everything when I was a kid, but a motherfucker like me remember things that I wasn't even supposed to remember because I was still in my mama womb. I wasn't even supposed to know the shit. It was all a dream. And somebody felt like they had a good idea to try to come back around and ride on you just a little bit. This is somebody with some witchy intentions, just a little bit. Witchy intentions is what I'm saying. There was somebody watching this person, or somebody that could have even, influence this person. I don't know. This person is going to pretend to be innocent. They are not innocent. There is somebody in the bushes that's actually kind of envious of the person that they sent to you. Somebody there's a third party here. It is somebody is in another person's ear when it comes down to coming your way. And this person was coming in to mix the pot. That's why I say witchy intentions. They were coming in to stir up some shit. And this friend was in the background acting pure about it, acting like I ain't got nothing to do with it, but they really was the pressure point. This person is in their head because they wasn't able to mix a pot up. It's a pot. I don't know. It's a pot that wasn't able to be. Somebody else was trying to come in and stir up. So, are you wrong for feeling like this? No, you're not. Look at their intentions. People gonna be blocked when they got fucked up intentions. They not meant to come through no way. They're not meant to come through no way, man. Tell me more about the middle of the third week, going into the ending of the third week. For Cancer, please. You content. Tower. It's a problem. Mayday, 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 mayday. Ship going down. Motherfucker is crashing. Crashing out slowly because you are in a happy space. You are very content and you don't seem like you're initiating anything back. You've already conquered this type of conquest. Why would somebody expect you to repeat it? Especially if it's the same person or same people coming into your life trying to, be repetitive about things. Somebody is in a lot of distress because of this. They, them trying to come towards you and you going higher and higher. The more closer that they try to get to you, the more out of reach they seem when it come to you. Give me 2 more for the third week. All right. So somebody thought that they could come in with a lie. That's not, but it's like you got some type of evidence here of the lie. And, maybe somebody thought that they could come turn the tables on you. This is what people will do. This is what people will wait months to years to try to circle back around in your life sometimes to see if you forgot what the fuck they did to you. And then to try to twist it around like, nah, that ain't how it really happened. Like you forgot the shit. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who knew that they was going to come towards you with some bullshit. But they know that they can't. They can't. It's like you already either called it out or it's some type of way. This person is watching you. Keep that in mind. So some type of way you have acknowledged to this person that you are aware of their bullshit. Some type of way you've acknowledged to this person that you know that they're going to come in with lies, so don't even fucking bother. Somebody is exposed. The lie has been exposed. And somebody thought that they was going to come in trying to flip it and make it into something else. And shit, they can do, you can do this and get away with this with other people, but not this person, not this Cancer. No, you can't. Don't look like it. Look like they can see right through your shit. And they not finna let you just come in and, and act like nothing ever happened. The fuck? Somebody got a knot in their throat or something. Hard to talk. Well, you speak up. You ain't had no problem speaking up when you was trying to come into this person's life, back into this person's life. You ain't had no problem speaking up when you thought that you was going to get over on this person and try to flip this shit around on them. Not going to happen. This person handling their shit in silence to themselves. They're not going and running off to nobody else talking about it or none of that shit. This person is standing alone, sitting alone around on this other side of this brick wall, reflecting and minding their fucking business, kick back, chilling. But they also going through a healing process because something has been reopened in their life. And this Empress is not trying to, whether this is a male or a female, they're not trying to acknowledge it to the person that this shit is back open in their life. They dealing with it and closing it out on their own. Like they dealing with it on their own. This person is not inviting this bullshit back into their life to start all over again. There's no fucking rebound because somebody else is bored and want to come fucking with you. Like what? Fuck. Give me one more, please, for the third week. That's crazy work, though. I had to unsubscribe from some people. You know, when you subscribe to people's channels, especially when you have an account, it'll show up. Your name, I mean your page will show up. It'll kind of let us know who's it won't let us know everybody, but it'll let us know enough people who has actually subscribed to us. And over time, over the weeks, you will see their little icon with their information or their account picture. We'll see it to see, who we'll see it. I notice, man, that when I get into listening to some readers because they be on some real good shit. I gotta be honest. But then over time, maybe a couple of months will go by, and then all of a sudden, those readers, when I say they come for me in another way, and they don't know how to really call it out, so they just gotta call out little shit about me, like I don't pick that shit up. I don't be tripping though, but it's like when they get to talking, they get to speaking negative, you know what I'm saying? And like as if a motherfucker doing exactly what they the opposite of what they actually doing. So I just as much as it's just like losing a friend. Not trying to even be funny. I may not know these people personally at all. Don't know shit about them. And them are their life. People present themselves to be one way, and sometimes they show up in a whole different motherfucker, And you be like, damn, that's not who I thought you was type shit. It's just like meeting a celebrity, and they mean as shit. And you thought they was nice because every time you see them on camera, they smiling and graceful and good attitude. But then when you meet them up close and personal, they shit on you. You know what I'm saying? They're like, damn, you're not nothing what I thought you was really gonna be when I met you. So I don't know. So it kind of brings a little bit of sorrow to me, like on that note, because like I enjoy watching these people, but at the same time, I get the message. I get it. And look, you ain't got to worry about me watching you no more. Show me the final card for the third week. I even got people that'll come in on my lives from different accounts and bully me. They'll start bullying me on my lives, and then they'll go on their own channel and talk about it like, and it's funny because I've even seen one person do it that don't even go into lives, but was talking like, like a motherfucker was weak because they responded to the shit that they was having thrown at them in lives. But so it made me say, do this person even go live? So I went to look, And when I realized that they never went live before, I was kind of like, damn. Like you can't just speak what you don't know or what you haven't experienced, because I think anybody gonna have, depending on the situation or what they're going through. Once again, ain't nobody perfect and everybody only human around this motherfucker. And so I see that a lot of people gonna get offended. It is what it is. That's life. And so we got somebody here that's in their pride. That's why I was speaking that, because it's somebody here that's in their pride and ego, but don't know that, but haven't experienced, about, they in their pride and ego about you. This is here. This is because of the truth coming out, and somebody still trying to use the truth as a lie. But it's got somebody in their ego about you. But look, gossiping, nosy, and all of this type of shit, because of them being inconsiderate. Like how can you speak about something that you haven't done or haven't fully experienced? I go live every time I do a reading. Y'all barely even see me create the pre-recorded videos. I don't even really do that shit unless I'm playing with Zeke or something at this point, because I like to sit down and I got plenty of room on my phone. I just don't want to fuck around and mess my phone up, because I'll forget to delete shit, and it be videos deep in videos and doubling up and shit. I ain't got time for that shit. So I'd rather keep my phone clean and just go live. Just that simple. And it's quicker for me to just go on and get the shit over with, instead of pushing and trying to pre-record it and push it out late, and then people looking at me already halfway like I'm stealing probably from them any fucking way, knowing that. Okay, anyway, I ain't worried about none of that shit. None of that. But what I will say is that I love going live for my own reasons. And it's meanwhile you got people that'll come in and bully you while you on live, then go on their own shit and try to say why you acting like that. But petty people gonna do petty shit. I'm not petty. I don't got no room to be petty when I'm trying to help y'all. I ain't got no room for that. That's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that part. And I'm gonna leave that where it's at. And let's go on to the 4th week of October for you. The last final week, Cancer. You should never feel upside yourself or threatened by somebody helping people like you help people. If that's what you're truly doing, shouldn't bother you. How they going about it, everybody's way ain't the same. Everybody don't talk the same. We come from 2 different sides of the world. We come from 2 different families. We come from 2 different lifestyles. You know what I'm saying? So that part. So somebody is being pushed to move. And this is not moving like moving to another location or nothing like this, but this is like to make, it's something about movement here. Somebody got a hell of a force within them. There's a masculine energy here stepping forward with a hell of a force. Go ahead and show me the first week, the first beginning of the 4th week, please, of October for Cancer. I've been attacked recently by 2 different readers. Just because I can sit here and mind my business. I done had one talk about me like crazy and don't know that I know. Like I can't, like God, see, here, this is how it worked for me. I can't speak for everybody else, man. God will make your shit just randomly pop up on me. Like I don't have to be subscribed to you for me to receive the message that's meant for me through you. You know, on that type of note. And yeah, I get my messages straight from God, but I'm human. I like to watch videos. I like to come in and chill, mind my business with my headphones and just listen. A lot of times when I do it, I'll be glad because a lot of it validate what I've already said, you know. Sometimes it be in the same day. And so it just let me know that shit, I paid attention to my intuition well, you know, because I hear similarities. I don't know. Show me about the final week, beginning of the final week of October, please. Y'all ain't gonna never really hear me speak like that no more about it, because I honestly don't be giving a damn about that type of stuff. But I ain't gonna just act like I don't acknowledge it, you know? There's a lot of happiness here. You are a force. And you may have thought that somebody's trying to find a way to hog tie you or latch on to you. You might have thought that was funny because you see something clearly. You may have received some type of message, email, phone call. Somebody could have came and told you something, and you realize that the motherfucker was trying to latch on, and that shit is a joke. Something makes you feel good, though, for the 4th week. This motherfucker, you laughing at this frenemy. The frenemy has came out, and what they doing? They trying to weigh you down, laundering and bringing illegal things towards you. Peep game. This is bringing it towards your peace and harmony that you are already in. This is something that this ain't common. It's been put to a stop. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Well, not the King, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Sorry about that. Coming to it. Ain't nobody coming towards you with this shit. You too lit for it, for one. You got people that, you know, it's like I say, it's like you laughing at somebody because you thought that they thought they was going to rope your ass. They thought they was going to hog tie you down into some new shit. Now they looking kind of fake, phony, two-faced. You can see the hidden intentions in this person. It was this frenemy the whole time. And you're laughing at them like you thought wrong. Somebody definitely was trying to throw an unhealthy attachment towards you, and it's a no. Unpredictable ass intentions, hidden intentions coming from this frenemy. No. Fuck you on. If you can't come straight up, don't come at all. See, y'all got to quit playing with readers. Y'all got to quit playing with people that's clairvoyant. Y'all got to quit playing with people that listen to God. Just because you choose not to don't mean that everybody else don't. You know, for real. Y'all got to quit testing people that tell y'all that they know what they know and they know what they know. For real, stop doing that to people with high intuitions. Just because you ain't picking up on your intuition because you so busy in a low vibrational spot trying to bring other people down with you. Everybody ain't the same. Everybody ain't the same. For the readers that feel such a way about me, I appreciate you though. Because I see you. All right. You could definitely see clearly. You see this. You know what this frenemy has done. And they got themselves up in a tangle, honey, a little pickle, honey. Like, for real, honey. And you is too turned to give a fuck. Like it's not your space to worry about how somebody else got themselves caught up in their shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to work on things that don't need to be worked on. Meanwhile, you really, like, you paying attention to the shit and saw it like, I ain't finna deal with that. I already know where it's going. You got proof. Been there, done that type shit. There it is, coming on out. You really do got proof of somebody's betrayal. And it's like, this is also kind of like I say, some people will try to wait until they think you forgot. And then they'll try to come back around like they ain't did shit. Like, somebody's shit is concrete. Like, it don't matter how many times you try to circle back around. You're guilty as charged, baby. It don't matter how many times this person can sit back and reflect, and they know at the end of the day, you was wrong. Whoever you are, you ain't right. Okay? Your hands is all over something, okay? It's obvious. And this person ain't got to be close to you to know what type of time you want. See, people got to, that's what I'm saying. Quit playing with motherfucking readers and people that's clairvoyant, and they use their intuition at their best. Like, for real, some people don't listen to what the other motherfuckers around them say. They listen to God. They listen to their higher self. I remember when people used to hate when I paid attention to my instincts. And at the time when I didn't even really understand what instincts really meant, the only thing I could say was, man, it just seemed like when I follow my instincts, when I don't follow it. It's when I fuck up. And I'm giving motherfucking people on this earth the benefit of the doubt of what versus what God is telling me. I would still give y'all motherfuckers a chance. No matter what God told me. I wouldn't, like, it goes back to the kid that don't really listen to the parent. When the parent ain't trying to tell them nothing wrong. The parents see what you don't see. So they trying to warn you, don't fuck with it. But you like, I want to give them a chance. And you do that shit and you fuck up. And then you be like, and a lot of times we get embarrassed to go back to our parents and say, look, you was right. And sometimes we don't have to even say that. And we don't want to hear the parents say, I told you so type shit either. See, that's the cool thing about God. He show us so. It ain't no I told you so. This person ain't forgot what you done to them. How you treated them. And see, some people may say that, oh, it ain't nothing. Okay, then why y'all ain't friends? You know what I'm saying? Why is this person got a wall up? And why are you still trying to get through the wall? Why are you trying to figure out ways to get close to this person if what you felt like you ain't do was bad enough to for this person to put this wall up? Or this is what somebody is thinking when they come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Because if it wasn't that serious, the wall wouldn't be there. And you wouldn't be trying to tear it down to get to the person. Right? Some people got to face their own shit. It is what it is. Yeah, so now some things, this emperor is revealing secrets. It's revealing things. They don't trust you. This emperor is this, I feel like this emperor and empress is the same person, or this is two different individuals that's dealing with similar things. One of them is a masculine and the other one could be a feminine. But this emperor looks like they're very fair. And they, and this important person, they already know what, where they stand when it comes down to their inheritance as well in the decisions that they chose to make. Tell me more about the end of the 4th week for Cancer, please. Cancer, some of you may do like coffee or tea readings, teacup readings, or coffee grind readings or something like that. Or you may like to watch stuff like that. I do. I be kind of like, how is that like that, I do. But look, let me keep going. But it's definitely like the secrets are out. And like about how this person was definitely trying to latch on to you and take you for another ride. This person was trying to come in and mix a pot. Stir some shit up. Somebody is also living in the past for real, because somebody is like trying to attach themselves to someone who is giving me they either deceased, like somebody don't know how to let go of a deceased loved one, like for real, like some Norman Bates type shit, or either somebody is still holding on to a connection that they once had, and that person is like, that person may be looking at you like you dead to me, and somebody else is like, but in my mind we still together, in my mind is still like this, I see the good times. Somebody's holding on to some real good shit with somebody in the past, but this shit is over, and the cat's out the bag. Something is done, super done. All right, stick a fork in it, it's overly cooked type shit. The fork is tough meat type shit. Get me on. Let me see what's happening on the fourth Friday out of the fourth week of October, please, for Cancer. Cancer, you're gonna get some type of inspired insight. Some friends may even about some friends or about somebody that you're close to. You know, like a light bulb moment is going off with this person trying to lie to you about the truth that you already know. Yeah, this is like somebody trying to reconcile back in your life, but they trying to come in with some bullshit. This is like, I don't know, somebody trying to come and conquer your ass. It's like defensive. Like, I know this is the way that it happened and not this. No, I wouldn't even, this is a phone call I wouldn't even answer. I'm not even gonna lie. If you know that somebody is trying to reach out to you on a friend level that's not your fucking friend, they leave this person where they at. Because no, somebody is like hunting to get. Like, this is like they need to be the one that's, and I hate to say it like this, but they need to be the one that's right. They need to be the one that's right. Somebody don't feel the same about you. Somebody don't feel the same about you, or you don't feel the same about someone. I'm going to ignore that little black magic that I'm looking at. Because to me, it ain't worth talking about. It's shitty. It's almost like somebody going to mess around and shit on themselves trying to do that. So that ain't even worth talking about. You know, you may realize that this person is doing too much trying to convince you that they was wrong. I mean, that they was right when, I don't know. It's not worth it to me. It's just not giving me, it's worth the argument. It's worth the fight. It's worth even the words to listen, to take in. Because it's like, you know what you know. How you going to come in and try to flip this shit like I wasn't there? You know, it's kind of giving that type of energy. How you going to come in and try to flip something around that we both experienced within each other? And you like, if you lied to lie, it don't matter how long after we, you know, like this could be 6, 7, 8 months down the road. That lie gonna still be a lie. The person that told it still gonna be the person that told it. So how is this person gonna think that they can abracadabra back into your life and then all of a sudden make magic out of this lie? Show me the final message, please, for the 4th month of October for Cancer. Cancer, you just dealing with somebody who, a friend that don't want to let you go, that's really giving me, they stuck in the past, and they thought that they could rekindle some shit by flipping it around on you. And maybe the stirring of the pot was to make them look better than what they was looking like because of them causing the conflict between you and them. So they needed to make themselves feel better or look better by trying to reverse the shit. And I mean, that's what is low-key kind of giving me. But I don't know. Show me the final message for Cancer. Cancer, you're being exalted. Yes. And see, somebody know that. Okay. This is somebody that want to cling to you because you're rising up some type of scale here. Somebody see you on the rise. That's it. And they trying to come back around and they got to face a lot that they told, but they going to try to flip this shit. But they see you on the rise. That's all. This is it. They want to come back around because they see your ass on the rise. They know they a fucking friend of me, but they want to try again with you to stir the fucking pot. They see you on the rise. Honey, you done put a wall up and you over here chilling and reflecting on this shit, and the motherfucker scared and full of emotions because they making a risk to do this. But shit, every time they try to climb this wall, they falling because they can't get across, they can't get over to you. You're too grounded. They're watching you and they looking at it like, damn, you don't fuck with me no more. No, you don't. You done found peace with yourself somewhere else. And even if somebody came back around to make your feelings sprout, you ain't telling them that shit. Why? Because you're feeding their ego? For what? Instead, you keeping that shit to yourself and you winging it on off of you. And it's like you got too much evidence, but the more that you remember shit, the more that you're gonna not want to deal with this person. It's too much evidence showing what this person has done to you. And this person only coming back around is because they feel like you're being like you're getting exalted. And low key, I feel like they got a motherfucker in their ear, you know, watching you that they, I don't know, like you seen such and such lately, where they doing like this and you should talk to them, and they really in the background acting like they ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but they do. Misery love company. I don't know if these people miserable or not, but they definitely look like they're trying to stir some shit up in your life. So I wouldn't fuck with it, okay? I mean, that's on you. Do what you do, but be aware, okay? I'm going to go ahead and end this reading, Cancer. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I hope that messages hit you where it made sense, okay? I'll let you later. Deuces.